Hey Real Life, it's Pastor Ben here, and I have some incredible news for you. We are coming back to in-person live gatherings on Wednesday, June 24th. I am pumped, and I hope you are too. And I wanted to give you an insight into what our thinking is and why we're coming back to in-person gatherings and what we're doing to keep you safe. So first of all, we believe church is essential, and specifically youth group is essential. What we've seen through all of this quarantine and COVID-19 is that it is important for our mental health, our spiritual health, our body, and our soul. It is important for us to be together and to commune and talk with each other. There are some things that I know you as a teenager are trying to process through, and it's tough. And sometimes you as a parent, you're trying to process through with your teenager, and you're realizing that youth group is maybe more essential than you realize. And so we want to come back to meet in person. We are, I believe, in one of the toughest times in our country's history. As we continue to battle this pandemic and what it looks like, and then all the resulting havoc that it's wreaking on our economy, we look at those, and then we look at, once again, coming face to face with these long-term effects of racial injustice, and I'm sure people have lots of questions. Here's what Real Life is here to do. It's to offer hope and peace to teenagers. And we want to come alongside you as a parent to help you disciple your teenager. Real Life is here to offer a place where people of God can come together in one accord with one mind, one spirit, one heart, and watch the Holy Spirit move. And so in order to do that, I want you to know here's some things you can expect as a student on what we're doing to keep your family safe. First off, it's going to look different. All right? It might feel a little bit different than what you were used to, but let's be real. Everything looks a little bit different, right? You walk into the grocery store, it looks a little bit different. We were looking for a bike rack going into some bike shops, and my goodness, everything looks a little bit different. We're gonna have a touchless experience as much as possible, so we're gonna keep doors open as much as they can be. You can expect a clean and sanitized facility. Not very many people have been in there anyway, but it's going to be sanitized, and it's going to be sanitized every week. We're going to have sanitizing stations around. We're going to have pump bottles of sanitizer to make sure that you're safe. We've asked our staff and our volunteers to wear masks when we come together, essentially when people are coming in. So parents, as you're dropping students off, we might be wearing masks or picking students up. But during the gathering, if people decide to take their masks off, then we're not going to require them. But we are going to do it when we're coming together and leaving in closer quarters. So in regards to masks, all right, let me just clear this up, all right? I know that we all have differing opinions on masks, differing beliefs. Just ask my kids. Actually, don't ask my kids, but I have certain beliefs about masks myself. Heck, the CDC and the government has given us a lot of confusing messages, right? We're not requiring masks for everybody to be worn the entire time, but we are going to have a mask contest this very first week on June 24th when we open up. So all those that have a mask, or if you want to decorate a mask, make it look cool, decorating it in some way, you're going to be entered into a drawing to win a Starbucks gift card. Right? That easy. So some of you might have a Chewbacca mask from Halloween, or you might have another kind of mask, but if you're wearing a creative mask, you're going to be entered in to win some gift cards. Another thing you can expect, on June 24th, we're going to have some ice cream bars. They're going to be individually wrapped and packaged, and we'll hand those out. Now, regarding our sitting, what we're going to do to sit together, we're placing our rows farther apart, and we'll be sitting in small groups. So when you come in, expect to sit with your small group during worship, during the message, and of course during small group time. Try to eliminate as many times people are touching each other or come in contact with each other. So when you come in, there might be signs up for where you're gonna sit in your small group. As always, if you've been sick, stay home. That's simple. If you're not comfortable with showing up in person yet, hey, I totally understand. I totally get it. Mom, Dad, if you're not comfortable sending your teenager out yet, hey, we totally understand. We're going to provide an online replay of some of the information that we cover on Wednesdays We're going to do that on Thursdays so that you can stay connected. We're going to keep an online presence in our social media with Instagram, Facebook, and putting things up on YouTube so that you can stay connected. Now, what to expect in terms of encountering God? Well, come expecting God to move. We have been away from each other in person for a long time, but I'm expecting God to move in ways he never has before. This will not be real life as normal. There might be people around you who are hurting, who are depressed, fearful, angry, sad, anxious, worried. The list could keep going on, but we're going to come together for each other. They need people out there, your friends. They need what we have, and that is that we can offer hope through Jesus during this time more than any other time, all right? We accept you wherever you are. We accept you who you are because that's what Jesus does. Jesus accepted you right where you're at. We believe God has more for you, and I want to see God move in your life and through your life to bring you freedom, to bring you joy and peace during this time because of your relationship with Jesus. So that's what you can expect, and I am looking forward to seeing all of you. When it comes to some of the games, we're just going to have to figure this out together, all right? So give us a little leeway, a little bit of a break as we figure this out together. But we know that this is important, and youth group is important because we need each other right now, and we need to process through. We need to talk to each other. We need God to move in our hearts and in our lives, and we need to do that together, and we feel like it's essential. So that's what you can expect. And so we will see you June 24th on Wednesday at 7 o'clock for our first in-person gathering for Real Life. I'm looking forward to it. We'll see you guys later.